Okay, and then so transforming people's moods because you're definitely like if what's the way to put it? I was gonna say a magician, but magic's damn near
Hair
not real to some
magician.
people. Yeah, but it's you change people.
Uh,
You're an alchemist. You actually know about alchemies.
oh yes, I put
Yes.
that as my caption. That's so true. Once I learned about that, like you can really like because that was something I did have to learn, like just like because it isn't just the hair you're taking on, like their pains, their things they're going through, you know. So like if you hold that, like that energy will sit with you. You have to learn how to like alchemize it and transmute it like back to the universe, you know. So that's how I learned to start doing Reiki on myself and getting the energies like off of me.
I don't know what Reiki is. Can you
Never
explain
heard
it?
of that?
I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. It sounds like food. It sounds like a fire like thing you eat with sushi.
It does.
Reiki. Yeah,
Food?
I love some dragon roll, but can I have some Reiki on
Got
the
some
side?
Reiki on the side.
It's a little bit.
Okay. I like that.
It's obviously not.
No, so like you know, we have our physical bodies, you know, what that will feel like sickness, ailments, but then like we have our spiritual bodies too, right? And each chakra represents a different energy or different sickness that your body can produce, right? So sometimes we hold energy in these places, whether it's in our sacral, our heart, our throat, not knowing how to speak our feelings, our sacral, if we've been wounded. Down here, your roots, if you've never been grounded and didn't have a safe home, like depending on which chakra it is or what you've been through, sometimes we're holding on to that energy and we don't realize it because we're not taught it. So Reiki is basically the practice of clearing energies from your body and your spinal system so that your spiritual body can match your physical body, and like most of the time the sickness that is in the physical body is coming from the spiritual body, but we don't learn about it that way, you know. We just learn to cover it up sometimes, but energetically, like anger and different emotions are the root of these diseases that are happening.
Causes
So
heart conditions. Stress is the leading cause for cancer. Yeah, it's crazy how we're taught it's everything but that, but it's clearly connected, and
right.
it's clearly one together. So, transforming people. I've never heard anybody call your hair your crown. That's I've never heard nobody put it that way in that term, and yeah, it's like my dad just said. It's very scriptural. Is that the
Scriptural, yes.
scriptural? That's
What
powerful.
is scriptural? What is it? What do you mean by that?
In the scriptures,
I could write it and make
your
it
hair
that.
is your crown. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yes.
And scriptures
Your
are
hair is your
like the
glory.
Bible. Yeah, that's
I
powerful.
said that.
Yeah, I have long hair now, but even when I had short hair, like my head is just mad important, and
Yeah.
like sometimes I'd be stressed, and like my that parents just pulling on the small pieces of my hair would take out the stress and the anxiety from me. And when I heard you say that, I was like, wow, that's so powerful. Um, I feel like we're all official heirs and heiresses. We all have crowns that we wear metaphorically.
Yes.
So, but heavy is the head that wears the crown. So I love for you to explain about that and the importance of protecting your hair and taking care of it, and how it kind of connects to your spiritual and mental health. Because that's a really crazy way to kind of look at it. I thought it was powerful the way you put it.
Wow, thank you so much. I just like started to notice a common ground in this and like with me like touching people's head and really the difference from the beginning to the end of like how they were feeling energetically, you know, and then just in the different cultures like relating to hair, whether you know it's a Rasta man growing out his locks and knowing not to cut those locks because the knowledge and power and wisdom are in his hair. It's like your nine ether. It's like your next sense, like because your intuition comes from here. You know, your third eye. So your crown. These are our antennas. So even actually sometimes I do think about like, dang, I am coloring your antennas. Like sometimes I'm like, we shouldn't even color our hair, even though I'm a hair colorist. But
It hurts the hair.
yeah, it does. Like eventually, I probably will get to that point. But for now, we're still doing it, you know. But
It's part of the journey. You
It
know,
is
it's
part of the
I look
journey.
at it. You saying that now, it's kind of like we treat our bodies. Like we drink, we do drugs. We eat bad food for us, but then we go to the gym. To live
Yeah.
longer and look better. So it's kind of like the price we pay. Like I do that. Like if it wasn't for my bad eating habits and me loving
Mm-hmm.
food so much, and yeah, I drink too. Not it's not necessarily the biggest problem. It's more the food for me. The sweets. I have a huge sweet tooth, but I just love food.
sweet
Like
tooth,
I
yeah.
I love food a lot. If it wasn't for the food, I work out like a beast. I kill myself in the gym, and
We're still on Earth. You gotta have the balance. Like if you do it, you know. You
right.
gotta...
And that's kind of like, people doing different treatments and hair. It's, women do that all the time where they go through things and they're like, I gotta just switch up my hair and it's just a reset.
Yes, and they are, and like
I wish I could do something like that.
it is true.
I gotta do psychedelics and that's kind of my reset. And sometimes it doesn't
Hair
work.
never stops growing. The nails and hair, even if you pass away, the hair and nails keep growing.
Your hair and nails keep growing when you pass away?
Yes.
Nah. Nah.
And that's why like when
No way.
dogs
Yes,
get their
yes.
hair cut, yeah, that is crazy.
But
Right?
you're not even taking biotin. How's your hair gonna grow? I'm kidding.
It's that much living.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know your hair and nails continue growing when you're gone. That's not gonna happen to me when I get cremated, but that's wild.
Yeah,
You're
you
gonna cremate it?
can't get it that way.
Yeah, I don't. How